Hello and welcome to the Red Sofa here in Nashville at Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Digital Strategies in North America. We have a returning speaker on the Red Sofa with us, Skotti Fietsam, Senior Vice President of Supply Chain, CIO and CISO at Accuride. I mean, Skotti, every time you're with us, you have another job title added to your job title. So now you're wearing three hats, supply chain, CIO and CISO. So where does that have... where does having supply chain, IT, and security under one view give you kind of an edge in your decision-making now?
Well, for one thing, it's really easy to prioritize all the supply chain projects. Having a view of security, which is what the CISO job is, it's not just computer cybersecurity, but really you have to have the security of your four walls and ensuring anything that comes in from the supply chain, anything that picked up by the supply chain, that is still needing to be secure. And so having that purview that all of the organization really falls under security in some way, not just operations, not just supply chain, and understanding how to prioritize those projects for the whole company has really given me an enlightening picture of what needs to get done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in last year's Red Sofa, you also spoke about the opportunity of bringing logistics and IT together, and given how your role is evolving, ever evolving, you're clearly like a strong advocate to bring these together. So where have you seen that kind of pay off for you? And what does that really take to make that collaboration work?
Yeah, well, combining logistics and IT is one of the areas that the team was willing to move quickly, because logistics time is money, of course. And so shortening that, time frame, filling the trucks, how do we do that with automation? And that was one of the key areas that we could focus on first. I've even heard through this conference, there's a lot of opportunity that people see within supply chain, not just IT itself, but utilizing AI. It's not necessarily an IT function, it's everybody learning how to learn.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, security, obviously, clearly with your new job, the job role is a big theme that ran throughout your session on the keynote, but also our panel together. And we talked about that mindset around security that, if it's not if, but when, So as supply chains share more and more data with their partners, how do you build that resiliency across that connected environment?
Well, you're going to have to listen to the keynote speech today to really get the full picture of it. But really, I've shortened it this way. You need to defend, you need to suspend, and don't pretend. So defend is all about setting up that firewall protection, but not just within your four walls, it's your entire external partner network. So you have to defend and make sure your supply chain is defending against their tier N suppliers. Second one is suspend. When something happens, how are you able to suspend that operation, manually run the operation, figure out where the cutoff point is for your data that's been encrypted and not encrypted. So really suspending the operation, and don't pretend. So prepare, be ready, it will happen, and run those exercises, have your, call list, and go back to the, 1980s when computers used to get a virus. That's what it's like. And so we have to prepare.
Yeah, that strategy of the power of three. I think there's also an instinct with security also sometimes seen as a bit of a roadblock. It kind of slows people down, make sure we're definitely secure before we can even progress. But how do you keep secure while still giving that your team the freedom to innovate?
It's a great question, because people are always complaining, why do I got to sign in 3 times, 5 ways? I'm like, it's the authentication that we're ensuring that you are you, and that is the one place where hackers are coming into our systems, right? So that security must be there. Making it seamless or one time for our users is really important for them. Slowing down, to me, will only happen at the beginning of your project. Mm-hmm. If you incorporate security before you're launching a project or a new location that you're shipping to, if you're just finding out yesterday, oh, by the way, we're shipping to GM starting tomorrow, you can't build that security fast enough to verify all of the information that may be coming in from them. So you need more time. You need to engage your security team, your IT team up front, just like you, logistics team, just like you do your operations team. Security has to be up there. in the beginning, in the planning, and then it really won't slow you down during the operations.
For sure. I mean, then our Brexit for next year is not going to be about bringing IT and logistics together. It's also going to be about security.
Right.
To wrap us up, looking ahead in the next year or two, what gives you the most confidence about where digital logistics is heading?
For sure, we're all talking about AI, and digital logistics is taking that to the next level. So I think understanding that, don't be fearful of it, figure out little pieces and little pockets you can do first, educate yourself. And then in being prepared for it, really companies need to think about the data center capabilities they have. So everyone's saying we're going to do AI, but it runs on data center capabilities, which are at a premium right now. So securing that data center capacity, that bandwidth, whatever it is you need for the future, start now.